So I just got back from training. Just a little bit of an update. So in terms of notifications and check-ins, the best way I thought that we could do it was I just build out a chat system. So we've got a chat system. So this is the client, that's the coach. Right. But basically we link up the check-ins to the chat system. So say I checked in, it would then send a message to the client and then the client would get a notification. So then we only have one notification system for two functions, basically. Just makes things a little bit easier. But yeah, it's coming along well, man. What's going on, everybody? So I just got back from training, a little bit of an update. I did fighting and then trained arms, which I will go through. But just a little bit of update with the code. So I made a, come on, focus, a chat app between the coaches and the clients, if it focuses. And basically all your activity will be sent to your coach. So there's no hiding.
Hello everybody, so we are going straight in with an arm workout today. We did 4 supersets and we started off with isometric dumbbell curls. So basically you hold one dumbbell at 90 degrees whilst completing 10 reps with the other arm. As you see, I am doing 3 seconds down and then squeezing at the top like so. It's an absolute killer, absolute killer. So I did 4 sets here. I did 4 sets of 10 each arm, and then you do, at the end of each set, 10 reps. So as you can see, I'm going to the second phase of this exercise now, basically holding it with the other arm and going straight into it. See, I'm dying already. This is because I did boxing before. I wouldn't advise doing cardio before weights, but because I was stuck coding all day, I actually had to go to fighting first and then went straight into weights because, like I said yesterday, if you were following along, that I am committing to doing 2 sessions a day and I missed yesterday, so never happening again. So yes, as you can see, straight into those reps, 10 reps, both together, and then ultimately, obviously even, you alternate between each one. So I held with the left arm on the first set. So on the second set, I hold first with the right arm and complete 10 reps with the left arm. I hope that makes sense. So then I rested up and then went straight into side raises, set of 20. Again, nice controlled. I'm actually swinging a little bit here with my back, which is poor form. This is an example of, I'd say, a 6 out of 10 form. So could be worse, but I was pretty fatigued. There was a lot of lactic acid and I was quite dehydrated today actually as well. And I definitely felt that when I was in boxing training or MMA. Ultimately, it was a killer. Yeah, it was a little bit off today. And we threw in kicks as well into MMA and that completely threw me off. I was getting the hang of just boxing, but as soon as kicks got involved, dead. Yeah, I'm just saying that it's an absolute killer. Absolute killer. And then superset number 2, I believe, is... Okay, so superset number 2, I did dips. And I will show you the other mystery exercise afterwards. But as you can see, nice and controlled on the way down. 3 seconds down, squeeze at the top. Nice and controlled. If you want to change your focus on dips and really feel it in your chest, I do actually advise bringing your knees towards your chest. It just moves your center of gravity off a little bit and allows you to focus more on contracting and putting the pressure on your chest rather than triceps. But obviously today the focus was indeed triceps. So I lost count here. I think I did 12. I did do 12. The best way to count down sets or count the reps that you do is start from the number and work your way down to 0. And then break that down. So for example, 12, I would do, okay, that's 3 loads of 12. So I do 4. So I do 4, 4, 4, and I'm done. Okay, so second exercise, this is actually my favorite arm exercise because it does all your arms, like biceps, triceps, and shoulders, is curls to press. And then as you can see, I'm actually doing 6 seconds down because it's like 2 movements almost. So I curl up, press, and then 3 seconds down for the shoulder portion of the movement, 3 seconds down for the bicep movement. And this is an absolute killer. If you change the quality of your reps and focus on quality instead of the weight you're actually shifting, it will change the way your body responds. And as you can see, I'm grinding it out. I'm absolutely dying here. Like now, I thought I was strong doing curls at 20 kilos, 24 kilos. This is 16s and I was absolutely cooked. And the bicep exercise you actually saw previously, I was doing 10s and that kills me off. But you can actually see a little bit of asymmetry in my arms. You can see that my left arm on the right hand side that you're looking at is a tiny bit smaller than my right arm, especially my tricep, which is a bit weird. I've never had any injuries. I've actually had an injury to my right arm. I dislocated my shoulder snowboarding. Again, poor form there. Copy my first reps, grind it out if you have to, and a cheeky ab flex because daily check-in of the narcissistic qualities, of course. So now we moved on to superset number 3, which is when I sit down. I should have cleaned my lens as well and worn a different top, but that is the top for SJA Swansea. Shout out to the fighting gym there. Amazing guys there. I really, really like them. If you're in the Swansea area, of course, go. But here we are for incline dumbbell curls. Again, 3 seconds down, nice controlled squeeze at the top. 3, 2, 1, and up. Nice. And yeah, this is an absolute killer. This is my favorite bicep movement, or second favorite, I would say. But the reason being, because it is just such a killer for the lengthened portion of your biceps. Basically, you're just sitting there, and because you have it on about the second to highest incline on the bench, at the bottom, see my biceps are just fully extended because your biceps originate at your shoulder joint. If your shoulder joint is behind your body, or your elbow is behind your body, your bicep is fully extended. Absolute killer. And then again, straight into side raises. I believe I did 20 reps as well on this. Nice and controlled, not amazing form. But as you can see, I'm really fighting to keep it nice and really controlled on the way down. The best way to do this as well is if you come to the top, just try and pause for a second and then slowly down. And as you can see, I'm not actually letting my muscles relax. I say that as I let my muscles relax. I'm really trying to keep that tension in my shoulders the whole time. So as you can see, I'm keeping it there. Ideally, that makes the reps a little bit easier, which is actually kind of cheating, because if you take the slack, if you allow your muscles to slack and then tense up again, it's a little bit harder. So I actually kept the elasticity in my muscles then whilst it was moving. Cheeky flex, cheeky pump. And then we moved on to, if we go, superset number 4. Okay, I apologize that the camera is really close up. I actually only shot this for iPhone. So yeah, anyway, you're going to get my lovely voiceover and a view of my chest. So I took my top off in the gym because fuck it, why not? Get the body check in. And as you can see here, I'm doing nice controlled reps, 3 seconds down, 3, 2, 1, and up. Trying to keep my elbows in as much as possible. And then I'm bringing the bar down just above my forehead. And then straight up and squeeze at the top. I believe I did 20 reps of this. And this is an absolute killer. This is the final superset of the workout. It's a very short workout. It'll take you max 45 minutes. I actually rested 1 minute between each set as well. I time my rest now and it just makes the workouts a lot more efficient and intense. So I highly recommend, if you're not doing so already, to time your workouts. Very, very useful. And time your rests. I use my Fitbit. You can also use the rest timer on the Proper Reps app. All very useful. Nonetheless, use what you need to. Take a grandfather clock if you need, whatever floats your boat. Sweet. And then I stared at myself in the mirror for a little bit because my chest is filling out and I'm proud of that. But there is body fat to shift, as you can see. I put my top on because I got self-conscious and I didn't want to stand up because the next exercise is standing. I didn't want to stand up with my 6'4" frame, beaving everyone with my questionably sized chest. Okay, so let me just move the camera. Slowly but surely, amazing stuff. So I moved the camera so I could get some decent downlighting because otherwise I feel insecure and you guys need to see the pump. So as I shift the camera, I'll just tell you a little bit more about my training. I've been training now for about 12 years or so, and I said to myself by 30, I'm going to have the best physique I've ever had. I'm 27 at the moment, so I've got 3 years to get a world-class physique. I'm doing okay. I'd say I'm in top 10%, but I need to get to top 0.1%. That's when I'll be happy. So yes, went straight into 20 reps of controlled barbell curls. Again, as you can see, curling up, squeeze, and then slowly down, 3 seconds down. I'm even slightly tensing my triceps at the bottom of the movement to get that full extension of my biceps. And as you can see, it's a little bit of a killer, having high reps at the end of the workout just to burn out, especially after all the boxing stunts that I was doing for fighting previously. So yeah, again, swinging slightly. It's okay to swing if you feel like you're failing on the concentric portion of the movement, if you feel you can get more out of the eccentric. Basically, if up hard but can still do down, and do up slightly easier. Cool. So as you can see, just repping it out, quite a lightweight. Right, what we're focusing on is the quality of the rep now, or the contraction of the muscles, rather than basically seeing how much weight I can shift, which is always the main focus. And now on to the amazing part of the video that I'm sure you guys have been all waiting for. As I set up my camera, the body check-in. So I'm just going to do frequent body check-ins just to see how my body adapts to this new style of training, as well as the shred. Basically, I need to put on a lot more mass on my shoulders, chest, arms, etc. Got a little bit of a chest pump there. Also got a little bit of gyno, but it's okay. And yep, just checking in, flex, get that tricep pop in. I kind of it's kind of overexposed because I brought the brightness down too far on my phone, but it's okay. It's okay. I think I did another one because I tried to get the best clip for the reel that I also post. Daily reels, daily YouTube, daily Instagram pictures. So if we do that, yes, amazing. Cool. So yeah, my chest is actually filling out. And again, that's just from controlled reps rather than just trying to shift the weight, because to be honest, I love heavy bench press. And now I've had to break up with heavy bench press to go for lighter, more controlled, which is okay. I'm dealing with it, dealing with the breakup. But if you guys have any tips on dealing with breakups, that's okay. I'm kidding, I've been through enough. But that's for another day. And there we go, there's the clip for TikTok or Reels or whatever you wish. If you guys want to go see it, check it out, jamespotter.io. Sweet. So without further ado, thank you very much everybody for checking in. I will see you tomorrow for more code and physique updates. Peace.